Well, welcome everybody. What a long time coming. It's unbelievable. We were just kind of reminiscing about this. I've been in city government since 1996, and we started talking about this shortly thereafter about consolidating a public works facility and making it more efficient for our community to do that. And we've talked about many different sites over the years on where that project would happen, and who would have thought that we would be doing this on an old school property, and it used to be a football field. We could still see the goalpost for that end down there. I always kid people, that's the one place where I scored one touchdown. So, it has some feelings for me, quite honestly. It's sad to see the field go, but what a great project to have for the community, and so I guess it makes me sad and it makes me happy to see those things are going. As Justin said, we got a number of things that we want to do as far as getting this groundbreaking done and so on. So I'm not going to stand up here real quick, but I do want to make sure that I introduce our city council members, because obviously without our city council members, this would never have gotten to this time. And they put a lot of trust in what we put together to get the project done. And obviously we went through a very tough construction time where the cost that we thought we were going to have to pay went up by almost 30% over that, and council understood that, and they agreed for additional funding to make sure that this project gets done to the needs that we have. And this project that we're doing is not just for this year, not for this day. It's being built for the future, for 30, 50 years from now. Obviously, maybe with some repairs as we go along. But it's going to be a project that's going to last quite a bit. So just want to, hopefully I don't miss anybody here. I'm just looking through the crowd. Again, I'd like to introduce the city council members. We have Eric Olson, Dave Peterson, Paul Hagan, Colin Dykstra, Scott Perchatsky, Paul Mayo, Lori Chestnut, and Henry. I went right past you, and Henry Villiker. So that's great. So thank you guys. I know it was a lot of work. We spent a lot of time on this, and I know Justin's going to talk about that committee too that put a lot of time and work into getting this building there. So I won't steal his thunder on that. And also, I would like to introduce Aaron Johnson, who is our city administrator, and he's been a very integral part of making sure that this project gets done. Public work employees, you guys, this is a project for you. It's a great project. You guys do a lot for our community. We are so proud of what our community looks like. So we hope that this makes it even better and more efficient and makes you guys happier as you come to work every day. So thank you for that. And I do see employees from throughout the whole city here, and thank you for attending, and all of you had a big part in this. And we have Kathy Kaza here, who is not our finance director anymore, but she was a very integral part of making sure that we put the financing package together that worked for us. And Stephanie Reif, who is with us, finance director, has continued that part of it. So thank you, and I guess I'll turn it over to Justin.
Thanks, Mayor, and yes, welcome everyone. And obviously this type of ceremony, there's going to be a lot of thanks, praise, recognition, and rightfully so for a project that is this monumental. With my time up here, though, I would like to extend a special thanks to all the council members and all the decision makers. This project was not done just with one decision or one discussion. It took a lot of discussion, multiple actions over the course of many, many years. And considering the size, scope, and the dollar value associated with it, the risk of all those actions was that much more greater. So I'd like to thank the council members for every single time they casted a vote. They're casting a vote to support the Public Works Department, supporting the long-term service, high-quality service we will provide to this community. Every time they casted a vote, it was a vote of trust, trusting that we would be good stewards of the public tax dollars. So I can't say it enough, council members. Thank you very much, and all those who helped make this project a reality. So this site does have quite a bit of history to it, Mayor, which you already alluded to. Is going back as far as like the 1930s, it was informally an athletic field at that time with various different sports, not just football. Over like the next decade, the school district and the city started working together, and we've maintained that tradition and that collaboration ever since. And it was formally adopted in early 1940s as the first official athletic field for the school district. So even back then, it started supporting this community and thousands of other people along the way. In 1988, it gained a proper name, Leroy Hoppercorn Field, excuse me. And he's one of our historic coaches here. But not only was he a coach, he was also a mentor and a leader. Today, the city purchased the property just a handful of years ago, and while change can be difficult and it can be a little disheartening seeing the sod removed, we can take pride in knowing that we will honor this long-standing tradition of service and sacrifice to the community. The city could not complete this project on our own, so we had to bring on a few partners to help us get the ball over the goal line. Had to get one bad dad joke in there. Those partners are here with us today. Barrientos Architectural Group in Myron Construction. And the city decided to go with those partners because they aligned with our mission, goals, and values, and we knew they would help us make this project a reality. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Barrientos, which we have Patrick Wesley. And is Neil going to speak? Or is he going to speak? All right.
Thank you, everyone. We're very excited to be here today on behalf of Barrientos Design. We're located in Milwaukee, but we do a lot of these projects throughout the state of Wisconsin for various Department of Public Works and county highway departments. And so I don't think a lot of people look at a building like this and they maybe not realize there's actually a lot of design decisions that go into something such as this. These aren't just garages. There's a lot of specialty equipment. Department of Public Works facilities have really come a long way since probably the current one was built. And so it was really a pleasant experience working with the city staff during design the past year or so. And I do have to say they really did respect, even though we're dealing with market inflation and everything, they really did respect the budget, and I can tell you there's really nothing in excess in this building. It's entirely for the function of the DPW and the city of Waupaca. So I look forward to the next year or so with construction. Hopefully we get it enclosed. I don't know, I haven't looked at the calendar. Maybe it'll be enclosed before winter. We'll see. But let's hope for a good, nice, warm winter. And thank you so much for inviting us here today to celebrate this milestone with you all. So thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Josh Mikulkavich, Project Executive with Myron Construction, and I'm honored to join you today at your groundbreaking and on behalf of our 1,700 team members. We're thrilled to serve as a construction manager for your project here. While we celebrate what we're starting here today, the team understands that our work is just beginning. So I'd like to start out by thanking in advance a couple of team members here for Myron. Mr. Brandon Fisher, who is in the audience here, he will be our project superintendent on site all day, every day. Running things out here in the field. And Nikki Borkovich, she's our project manager, and countless other team members as we work towards your future project here with dedication and everything that we can do to make this the best facility for you. I would be remiss if I didn't mention what a pleasure it's been to collaborate on our end with the design partners Barrientos and Consultants and many other local subcontractors and suppliers that will be part of this project. We will succeed together and look forward to celebrating again when we cut the ribbon on this thing in spring of 2024. To the Waupaca Department of Public Works, I'd like to thank you for the confidence you've placed in the Myron team. We feel privileged to be your partner on this project and extremely proud of the role we will play in helping others celebrate this and help you to build your dream. With that, I'd like to turn it back over to the mayor.
All right, just a couple more minutes here, and I am going to turn it over to Justin just so we can go through how we're going to handle the groundbreaking again. But again, I just want to make sure that everybody knows what a great project this is for us, and you know, this project really probably would not have happened if we wouldn't have had Justin coming to City Council and saying, "Hey, we need to get this project done." So Justin really deserves a great applause at this time. He did a great job in making sure that we got this.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, and then if everyone wants to fill up their shovels, and then we'll toss on 3. 1, 2, 3. Good job. You can stick your shovels in the dirt, and then we'll have the next group.
Next group, I need Scott Perchatsky, Mary there.
Doing a couple more real quick. Perfect.
Okay, and then fill up your shovels, and then we'll toss on 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Fill up your shovels, and we'll toss on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nice walk to that one. Okay, you look like you're ready to go.
And fill up your shovels. And toss on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Rolling.
Okay, toss on 3. 1, 2, 3.
That was beautiful. That was cinematic.